Hey guys, I'm Katie from Missa Creek Farm, and we have a little bit of a surprise for you in today's video. Before I show you our surprise, I want to show you this. We have our first frost weeks ago, and it has been wonderful and beautiful, and things are still growing like crazy. And I'm looking in here and I have pumpkins galore. It's crazy. The bees are still out pollinating. They're loving everything. The cows are getting a new hay bale put in, and so they're kind of going crazy right now. Let me show you these pumpkins. It's October 6th. My pumpkin vines are doing amazing. This is a volunteer patch here, but the sheep are eating the pumpkins. So that would have been a really nice pumpkin, but I'm just impressed that we have all these vines. Blossoms. And there's a pumpkin. That one did not get pollinated, it looks like. And there's a pumpkin. This one looks like it would be pollinated tomorrow. They are so healthy. I find this crazy. I don't think I ever shared because we were kind of taking a YouTube break at the time, but when we had our flock of sheep sheared this last spring, one of our ewes aborted or lost her babies right before shearing. We noticed it at shearing that she was already in the process of losing them. And there are a couple different reasons why. We talked to our vet about it, and there was really nothing that we could do to figure out why, because by the time we noticed it, the fetuses were already too decomposed to do any testing on them. So that meant that Sydney's ewe, Pepe, did not have any lambs that were born alive this spring, which was very, very, very disappointing. So when we were dealing with all of that, we were talking with our vet about what we wanted to do with Pepe. And Navajo Churro sheep, which are the type of sheep that we have, are seasonal breeders, which means that they really will only go into heat once a year. It's in the fall when the days are getting shorter, so then they lamb in the spring. There obviously are ways that you can manipulate that. That's kind of how some larger sheep farmers do it. They give them hormones and that kind of stuff to make them go into heat. We did not want to do that, but we did want to try and see if we could possibly have fall lambs. We had 3 ewe lambs that were a year old, so they were old enough to breed. And we also had Pepe, who had lost her lambs. And so the vet said, you know, there's really no reason why you can't try to breed and see if, after she heals and recovers and everything, see if she could get pregnant. And so we put the ram in for a few weeks, I think it was like maybe 10 days, just to see if it would work. And we kind of assumed that it wouldn't. And towards the end of the summer, we started noticing she started looking bigger and bigger, and we said, we bet that she is pregnant. So a few days ago, we thought she looked like she was going into labor, and sure enough, she was. So we would like to introduce you to our newest little lamb, a darling, beautiful, adorable little girl. And she only had one, which is fine. Now, the other lambs that we put in did not get pregnant. We knew that she would go into a heat cycle shortly after recovering from losing those babies. And so we just happened to put the ram in at the right time, and she did get pregnant. So let me show you this adorable little lamb that we have here. Chase it around. Hi, Mama. Got a little hay on your face. Now usually we put the sheep or the ewe in what's called a jug, which is a small confined area, so that the lamb can and the mom can bond. And this was not really possible because Coco here would not leave her mom's side. We actually pushed her out of the jug multiple times, and she literally would jump over the fence to get to her mom. And so we ended up having Pepe in a jug, and we put him in overnight, and then we'd let him out during the day, and then that way they weren't quite as nervous and seemed a lot happier. And that seemed to work out really well, but I've noticed that she is a lot more protective of her lambs because they're out on the pasture every day. I've noticed she's a lot more protective of her lamb. And Coco, her daughter from the last season, is also a lot more protective. So I'll notice that when we're out here, if we go to grab them in the barn, they're fine with it. But if we're out here, Coco and Pepe will just keep her separated, and I'm sure that has to do with predators and all that kind of stuff. But it's nice to see that they're doing what they're supposed to do, which is why we got this type of sheep, because we wanted something that was hardy and would be protective of their babies and not have them out in the field and forget about them or lose them or whatever they do. So we wanted something, and it's nice to see that natural instinct kick in. There we go. Hi, pretty girl. Hi. Can we see your baby? Huh? Come here, Pepe. So this here is Pepe's first daughter that she had here. She's a year and a half now. And this is Coco, and Coco would not leave her mom's side. And that little lamb right there looks just like Coco. Pepe is wondering why everybody else is over there and she's over here eating. Hi, pretty little girl. How are you? Huh? Pepe, can I pet your baby? Look at you, you are adorable. Yeah, are you learning to chew on grass and hay? Hi, come here. It's okay. One of the perks of having teenagers is that, and having teenagers who have their own livestock, is that they spend a lot of time with them. And so Sydney was out with her the whole time and caught her giving birth. And so I will include that here at the end of the video. But that is it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time. Good job, Pepe. Hey, good girl. Good job, Pepe. It's okay, Pepe. Yeah, it's okay.
Good job, Pepe. Good girl. Oh, get ready, Lil, because here it comes. It's moving. Oh, it looks like its one hoof might be stuck. Looks like its one hoof might be stuck. I can't tell. You're gonna need to come over here.
Like stuck?
I can't. It looks fine now. It was at a really awkward position. Good girl. Oh, that's a weird position. Good girl.
Is it alive?
It was moving.
Oh, and then my glove breaks.
Good girl.
I don't think that might do with normal.
I know that looks really weird.
Okay.
Oh, that was fast.
What amount it takes to walk from the house to the barn. How's it doing? Good. Think she has another one? I don't know.
Does that white goo look normal? Here comes the bubble.
Sid said that there was a hook stuck.
Yeah, it looked like it was bent in.
The hook?
Yeah, one of the front ones, but then as she pushed it.
I love how she's just there.
I know. Oh.
Hey Sid, look at that. It looks like just the rest of them.
Take a picture of that. Just how it is.
We just need Duke in here.
He is. He's right there.
I'm wondering if she only had one because the last time, she barely licked the one off before she had the other.
So once it gets up and standing, we'll want to make sure that it can get to her teat because of all the fur.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like she has two.
Two sides, yeah. No, thank you.
Should we make her get out?
Yeah.
Okay, somebody
What are you doing?